Coming up on Inside Wofford Football, the Terriers give the fans plenty to cheer about early on as they try to upset the mighty Mountaineers of Appalachian State for the second time in 3 years.
Inside Wofford Football, presented by Wild Wing Cafe, Spartanburg Regional Sports Medicine, Milliken, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, the AT&T Real Yellow Pages, and by Papa John's.
The Terriers come up with several big plays and plenty of rushing yards versus Appalachian State, but the Mountaineers can move the ball and score with the best of them. And all they have a few more bullets in their gun late to come back and beat the Terriers. Final score 44-34. Hello and welcome to Inside Wofford Football, everyone. The Terriers have had a week off to try and get healthy, although when it comes to getting ready for the Appalachian State offense, perhaps a month isn't enough time. Still, the Terriers trying to upset the mighty Mountaineers for the second time in 3 years. And they get off to a super fast start on their first offensive play. Seldom used, Derek Boyce takes the pitch and goes 74 yards for the score to give Wofford a 6-3 lead. Early in the second quarter, the Terriers come up with another big play as Mike Rucker goes straight ahead and straight to the end zone for a 64-yard touchdown to give Wofford a 13-3 advantage. Less than 4 minutes later, when the Mountaineers are thinking run, the Terriers pass. And Mitch Allen makes him pay with a 66-yard touchdown strike to Brenton Burson. Wofford up 20-10, but the Terriers aren't done. Allen and Austin Palmer each add short touchdown runs as the Terriers lead 34-20, less than 3 minutes into the third quarter. However, Armonte Edwards leads the Mountaineers all the way back as they score the final 24 points of the game to get the win in a shootout. Final score 44-34. When we come back on Inside Wofford Football, we'll take a look at the first half highlights as the Terriers come up with a trio of plays that go for more than 60 yards. Stay with us, everyone.
News Channel 7 Hardee's Spartanburg Regional and Food Line, caring for the Carolinas. At nearly 90 years of age, most people are ready to slow down. Fannie Ruth Hyatt is not one of those people. Fannie is always looking to help a person in need. A selfless community cornerstone. Overwhelming love for the people. If you know a worthy recipient of our award, send us a letter to 250 International Drive, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29303, or email us at WSPA.com.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. With an extra week to rest, the Terriers certainly come out in the first half with a little extra pep and a special spring in their step. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Here's Mark and Tom Henson on the call.
They reset at the line of scrimmage. Edwards takes the snap, throws over the middle, and it's caught by Hillary, slips a tackle 35, turns the corner 40, far sideline 50, Hillary 40, 30, has Wiley to beat. Wiley will trip him up at the 20. Jason Vitaras to kick a 30-yard try from inside the right hash, and a line drive field goal attempt is good. 10:22 to play in the first quarter, Gibbs Stadium. Appalachian State 3, Terriers nothing. First and 10, Mitch Allen takes the snap, and a pitch near corner. Derek Boyce down the sideline, 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. 10-5. Can you believe it? Touchdown. Derek Boyce goes 74 yards on the toss to the near side.
Welcome to the game, Derek Boyce. Wow, what a way to make an impression.
Terriers still have gone ahead. 10:08 to play. Wofford 6, Appalachian 3. That receiver will Near side behind the formation. Handoff Moore, slants right. Has a hole to the 50, fumbles at the 45. Terriers say they have it, and they do.
Blake Wiley's the guy that comes out of the pile with the football.
Appalachian 3rd and 3 from the Terrier 24. Edwards, shotgun snap. Quarterback wants to keep, tripped up from behind at the 26-yard line. Keaton Thompson dove at him from an angle and took him down for a loss. 1st and 10 Wofford, now from their 36. This time Allen, shotgun snap, Rucker up the middle, 8 yards, 40, 50, 40, 30, angling left, 20, 10, 5, that is a touchdown! Mike Rucker up the gut for 64 yards!
Man, big play again from the rushing attack. Mike Rucker showing his speed.
13:47 to play, second quarter. Wofford 13, Appalachian State 3. Edwards takes the gun snap, back to throw, lofts it toward the end zone, caught at the 2, touchdown Brian Quick, touchdown Appalachian. 11:23 to play in this first half. Wofford 13, Appalachian State 10. Wingbone set in motion right, Farrar, play action for Allen, heaves it deep downfield for a wide open man, caught by Burson, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! 66 yards to Brenton Burson, and the Terriers have their 3rd long scoring play of the day. 9:57 to play in the first half. Welcome to the Terrier track meet. Wofford 20, Appalachian 10. Trips left, a single man, Quick to the right. Play action, Edwards under fire. And he gets away from a man in the backfield. He's going to scramble near side, heaves it downfield, and it is caught by Matt Klein at the Terrier 38. Snap on the way, it's a good one. Kick, plenty of distance, plenty of height, and it is good. 7:06 to play first half. Terrier 20, App State 13. Allen out of the gun. App State with 6 on the line of scrimmage. And a fake of the dive to Rucker. Turning right corner, Allen. 30-35, far sideline 40, out of bounds at the 42. Man in motion behind the formation near side. Fake of the dive. Pitch far corner. Scott first down to the 15. Scott to the 10. He backs his way down to the 9. Mitch Allen out of the gun. A single back flanks him right. Fake of the dive, Allen right with the carry, stretches out for the score. Touchdown Terriers.
Great decision by Mitch on that one as well. The fullback didn't have it, pull that ball out of there and tuck it under and keep it yourself.
48 seconds to play. Wofford 27, Appalachian 13. On 1st and long from the 46, Edwards under fire out of the pocket, throws to the near side, caught by Quick at the Terrier 25, takes it to the 20. Edwards takes the shotgun snap. There's the draw. He's going to weave his way toward the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown at the last moment. We have played 30 minutes of Southern Conference football here at Gibbs Stadium. Your halftime score, the Wofford College Terriers 27 and the Appalachian State University Mountaineers 20.
Coming up, we'll take a look at a guy who understands the importance of the name on the front of his jersey as well as the back of it. Stay with us, everyone.
Terrier fans, here's your chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming athletic event. Be the first caller to 597-4110. Leave your name and phone number in the message, and you could be a winner. Compliments of the South Carolina Education Lottery.
Papa John wants everybody to know why our pizza's better.
Better ingredients, better pizza is not a slogan. It is a way of life.
So he's bringing it right to him.
Papa's in the house.
Introducing Papa John's new Cinnapie. Our fresh dough loaded with sweet and topping. Get one free when you buy a large 2-topping pizza, just $11.99.
What'd you think of the fresh dough Cinnapie?
A Cinnapie free.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John.
They pick up their games, pick up their teams, and pick up the pace. Enterprise salutes NCAA student athletes for picking us all up. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. Johnson Richardson hasn't really caught on as a pass-catching tight end in his 4 years at Wofford, but he has learned to contribute in other ways, including this season as a leader. Let's take a look at the senior tight end in our Terrier in the Spotlight, presented by Papa John's.
The Richardson name is synonymous with Wofford. Jerry Richardson is the school's I'm leader in touchdown catches and has helped the school stay ahead of the game by making millions of dollars in donations to help with the facilities and practice fields. So when Jerry's grandson, Johnson Richardson, was looking for a place to play his college football, Wofford was a perfect fit.
It's been a great fit for me, academically and athletically. Coming in, I knew a lot about Wofford, obviously, because my grandfather, the Panthers' relationship with the college and everything, so I had a good feel for it.
And Johnson also realizes the responsibility he carries with him every day with the Richardson name.
I recognize, all my grandfather's done for this college. I know that I have a certain reputation that I have to live up to, and I can't screw that up. I'm reminded of that every day when I walk into the Richardson Center and I see my grandfather's picture there. And, I'm blessed, I'm honored to have him as my grandfather.
When you talk about the Richardson family, you can't, I don't have the words to express the gratitude and the thankfulness for for this school.
And Coach Ayers is not only Johnson's head coach, he's also his position coach.
He's going to try to swat and come over the top of you right there.
So he watches this senior tight end more closely than most.
Obviously, you're learning from one of the best, in all of football. He's a great coach. He's a great person. He's a great motivational speaker. He gets you going. I've been really lucky to have him as a coach. He's taught me a lot over these last 4 years.
If you didn't know where he came from, you just say he's just another one of the guys. But he's one of those guys that has made his own way.
And this year, he has made his way into the starting lineup. And he says after his playing days are done, he hopes to stay in football, working in scouting, player personnel, or sports marketing, perhaps with the team his grandfather currently owns, the Carolina Panthers.
Hi, my name is Hannah Purcell, and I'm a junior from Edgefield, South Carolina, and you're watching Inside Wofford Football. Go Terriers!
Coming up, we'll take a look at the second half highlights as the Terriers start strong, but can't make it last for long. Stay with us, everyone.
Health Matters TV is brought to you by Spartanburg Regional.
Spartanburg Regional now offers an online program that allows patients direct access to their physician. By logging on to myregionalhealth.com, they can request prescription refills, maintain medical records, and leave messages. Dr. Brandy Harden explains.
It's great for anybody who needs to keep track of all their medical problems that are ongoing, that are resolved, keep an update of what medicines they're taking.
A private and secure site, myregionalhealth.com provides convenience for those on the go.
So they can pull their BlackBerry out, they can get online, they can send an email to their physician, get a response back.
For more information or physician referral, call 864-560-7999. Visit myregionalhealth.com. For Health Matters TV, I'm Allison Hatcher.
Health Matters TV was brought to you by Spartanburg Regional.
Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. The Terriers look to build on an explosive first half while the Mountaineers try to battle back from a double-digit deficit. Let's take a look at the second half highlights. Here's Mark Hauser and Tom Henson on the call.
Man in motion left behind the formation. Fake of the dive, pitch near corner. Austin Palmer 50. Wingbone set. Man in motion near side Farrar. He'll stay in to block. Allen throwing deep for Joslin. And he makes a juggling catch at the 1-yard line. It's first and goal. That ball was thrown into double coverage and Joslin somehow held onto it.
I don't know how he caught that ball. Great coverage by App State out there.
Single back, now two backs. Rucker and Palmer. Allen out of the gun, handoff Palmer, bounces off the pile, and he scampers in for the score. Touchdown Terriers, Austin Palmer.
It's his third touchdown of the year.
12:22 to play. Wofford 34, Appalachian State 20. Armani Edwards out of the gun with a single back. Play action on first down, and the Terriers sack him for the first time today. Ahmed Paul finally got him back at the 19-yard line. That play loses 10. Scott the fullback, Wingbone set. Fake of the dive. Allen running right. First down and more to the 40, 45. Booms his way out to the 46. Man in motion near side. And it's an end around going to the other direction. There's Joslin, far sideline 50. Justice high tackle at the Appalachian 45. Two tight ends to the left, single back. Play action. Allen heaves it deep downfield for Burson, intercepted. Mark Legree has it at the 9, returns at 10, 20, wants to make the near corner, gets a block to the 25. Will be knocked over there. Trips right, a single man left, a single back, handoff more, chop step, gets by 2 defenders, look out, near sideline 40, 30, 20, 10-5, touchdown Appalachian. Devin Moore goes 47.
That interception may have turned the tide as Wofford had a 14-point lead in the ball, and now App State, after the turnover, can cut it to 7.
6:16 to play third quarter. Wofford 34, Appalachian State 27. Edwards, 4 receivers out of the gun, back to pass. Scrambles, rolling near side, throws on the run, man open, and it is caught for a first down at the 21 by B.J. Frazier. Terriers are going to bring 5. Edwards in the pocket, scrambling, still scrambling, chased all the way back to the 30, and he is sacked for a huge loss. Josh Roseboro, a freshman. Snap on the way, spot down. Reed is going to kick it, has the distance, and it is good. End-over-end kick with the wind, and it will settle in the arms of Shelton. Far side at the 5, slants left 10. Shelton 20, has a blocker to the 30, near sideline 40, cuts it inside to the 50. Shelton to the 40, weaves his way inside the 35, tripped up at the 33-yard line. 4th down and 8, single back as Rucker flanking him right. Back to throw Allen. Quarterback draw, gonna run to the 30, fumbles at the 27, picked up by a Mountaineer, return to the 30. Appalachian's gonna take over. DJ Smith picked up the fumble.
Mitch Allen is woozy walking off the field.
He took a couple of shots before turning that ball over. 1st and 10 at the Terrier 33. And Edwards fakes the handoff to Moore. He's going to carry far side, 25-20, dances out of bounds. Again, Edwards shotgun. Handoff Moore behind the left side. Touchdown Appalachian. And indeed, they take the lead. Exactly 10 minutes to play in the 4th quarter here at Gibbs Stadium. Appalachian 37. Wofford 34, left hash, in motion right Rucker, shotgun snap, DeVete running the option to the far side. He's going to turn the corner 20, far sideline 30, gets a block to the 40, to the 50, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. They're going to say way back at the Terrier 35-yard line. Under 7 minutes to play, shotgun snap for Edwards, plenty of time to throw, heaves it far sideline. Caught by Quick at the 15, 10-5, that is a touchdown. 57 yards, ouch. 6:48 to play, 4th quarter. Appalachian 44, Wofford 34. Shotgun snap coming, 2 receivers right, 1 left, handoff straight ahead. Rucker has room 40, cuts right to the 50. 2nd down and 3, in motion left Rucker, he'll get the toss. Toss is behind him, he loses it. Appalachian recovers on the fumble.
Where's Michael Hobbs on the knee?
In motion right, Dunmeyer, play action. DeVette out of the end zone to throw. Burson open underneath at the 15, takes it to the 20 near sideline. DeVette back to pass, near side, caught by Joslin at the 46, sidesteps a man and will scamper out of bounds. Chris White going to take a snap out of Burns High School, back to pass. Steps up, heaves it deep down the middle, intercepted by guess who? Legree at the 5. He's to the 10. He's going to lateral it to a teammate at the 20, and that's how the game will end. Your final score from Gibbs Stadium, the Appalachian State University Mountaineers 44 and the Wofford College Terriers 34.
Mark Hauser caught up with Coach Ayers after the game.
Coach, you're always talking about improvement from week to week, from game to game. Right. No to lose, but at least from the radio booth, we saw a bunch of improvement today.
Well, there's no doubt we improved, just not enough to get the job done. Played a very tough Appalachian team, had our opportunities, and because of our mistakes, we didn't get it done. We had 2 weeks of good preparation to get ready, and I think it showed. Lost some guys, some more guys in the game due to injury. We started out thin, we're even thinner now, but at the same time, somebody's got to step up. Was proud of the guys. Really proud of them, and I told them, and I said the one thing that you're learning from this season is you're learning that when you get knocked down, you got to get up. To their credit, they got up and they stood tall today. We're a team that's growing. We're a team that's maturing rapidly. we're an awful young team, and so the learning curve is big. But that being said, there's a lot of young ones that did some great things.
Mitch Allen went into the ball game in the fourth quarter. Get his bell rung. What happened?
Well, I think he was having problems with cramp. One of his legs was cramping on him. The last couple of weeks have been pretty tough, and we've worked extremely hard. And I don't know if it's one of those situations where didn't hydrate enough or just ran too much. I'm not sure, but I thought he gave a great effort. I thought he did a great job. There was a ton of kids that played big today.
Derek Boyce, first college touchdown. He turns the corner, goes 74 yards on your first snap from scrimmage. Then a knee injury, and he's done for the day just minutes later.
Right. Tough. He's been one of those guys that has been progressing, trying to find his niche, and it was his time to play. He gets into the lineup and has a great run. I mean, a great run. And then it's unfortunate that he's injured. It's just tough. I don't know what you want to call it, bad luck or misfortune, but just didn't work out.
I know you and Jerry Moore are great friends. What did he say to you after the game?
He said, you can tell you guys didn't waste those 2 weeks of preparation. And he said, quite frankly, he said, you guys, beat us in every way. So, he's very gracious, very kind. He's a good guy, good friend, and I'd like to have been saying the same thing to him.
Western Carolina next week, you go on the road.
Another road game. Don't know that much about them. I really haven't looked that far ahead. I'm sure that they're an improved football team. They were improved last year. I think these guys will be ready to play.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Wofford head coach Mike Ayers on this week's 44-34 loss at home to Appalachian State. Let's hear from some of the players.
Our coaches got us prepared, and we focused in practice. We worked hard all week, last week and this week. We got App State, and we came short, but we'll go out next week, hopefully get better.
We really grew up as a team today, even though, we lost. But, hey, that's a great football team. We just played, and, we just got to keep working and see what happens down the road.
Let's take a look at the final game stats. Appalachian State, 25 first downs, Wofford 17. Check out the Terriers, 384 yards rushing. Appalachian State counters that with 415 yards passing. The two teams combined for more than 1,100 total yards. Your time of possession, Wofford 27-58, Appalachian State 32-02. Wofford 5 penalties for 53 yards. Appalachian State 8 penalties for 108 yards. Wofford 4 turnovers. Appalachian State turns it over just one time. Some scores from throughout the SoCon this past Saturday. Furman holds off Sanford 26-24. Western Carolina gets into the win column by knocking off the Citadel 14-10. Georgia Southern gets past Chattanooga 30-20. Your updated Southern Conference standings. Elon, Appalachian State, each 3-0 in conference play. Furman, Georgia Southern, each 3-1. Chattanooga checks in with a 2-2 mark. And Sanford, Western Carolina, each 1-3 in the conference. Wofford and the Citadel each looking for its first conference win of the season. Now let's take a look at the White's Pine Tree Exxon Play of the Week. It comes on the Terriers' first offensive play of the game as Derek Boyce gets the ball on the pitch, and Boyce races 74 yards for his first collegiate touchdown on only his second carry of the season and the 6th of his career. And for his efforts, the Terriers can all rejoice as Derek Boyce gets out Play of the Week.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Papa John wants everybody to know why our pizza's better.
Better ingredients, better pizza is not a slogan. It is a way of life.
So he's bringing it right to him.
Papa's in the house.
Introducing Papa John's new Cinnapie. Our fresh dough loaded with sweet cinnamon topping. Get one free when you buy a large 2-topping pizza, just $11.99.
What do you think of the fresh dough Cinnapie?
A Cinnapie free.
Better ingredients,
John.
Welcome back to Inside Football. This is where we take an inside look at some of the happenings off the field of play. And this week, we focus on a Terrier team from 60 years ago, the 1949 Cigar Bowl squad that was recently honored at Gibbs Stadium.
This season marks the 60th anniversary of one of the program's greatest campaigns on the gridiron. The 1949 Terriers marched through the regular season undefeated, 11-0, and played in the Cigar Bowl held in Tampa, Florida on January 2nd, 1950.
Blocking back and defensive halfback.
I was an end, played offensive end, kicked extra points.
Well, we had good players, and all of them were good people, and it was a lot of fun.
It was wonderful. Phil Dickens was the finest coach that I've ever known, and he was a taskmaster, and he made everybody perform up to the best of their ability, and I owe everything that I've got in life to my 4 years at Wofford College.
Was it a special season? Do you still remember it today?
Yeah,
Well, what's your fondest memory of that season?
Well, I think going down to Whipping Auburn was one of the highlights of it, but it's just a good bunch of boys.
Well, after having a good night, kicking 11 of 12 extra points against High Point, the following day I came back to Wofford and I called my mother over in Greenville. And the first thing she asked me was, why did you miss that extra point? So, well, Mom, look, Phil Dickens is a pretty tough coach, but he ain't near as tough as you are.
But I had to spend a lot of time helping these boys with their studies. You know, some of them wasn't exactly Phi Beta Kappa. That's my story.
You gotta love seeing that old school video. That's good stuff. Now let's take a look at next week's opponent, brought to you by Blue Eagle Equipment. After a couple of home games, the Terriers are back on the road as they travel up the mountain to face the Western Carolina squad. They've beaten the last 3 years in 10 of the last 13 meetings. However, the Catamounts are coming off their first SoCon win of the season as they knocked off the Citadel in Cullowhee on Saturday, 14-10. Let's take a look at the details for next Saturday's game. Wofford travels to Western Carolina. Kickoff is set for 1 o'clock, and now this is a Wofford football team that's still looking to make progress in the form of wins, but you are seeing this team get better, this very young football team get better each week. And we'll see you back here for more Inside Wofford Football next week.
Inside Wofford Football, presented by Wild Wing Cafe, Spartanburg Regional Sports Medicine, Milliken, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, the AT&T Real Yellow Pages, and by Papa John's.